Welcome to the program, everyone. I'm Domenic Cortese, and you're watching Hammertime TV. On today's show, you'll meet some of the most qualified experts that are part of the Hammertime TV family of contractors, including my good friend, Peter Romano, president of United Materials. One of the hottest trends for homeowners today is to transform their backyard into an oasis with a functional patio, fire pit, and outdoor kitchen. And if you want to go a step further, how about putting in that gorgeous pool you've always wanted? Beauty Pools is here to tell us how to get that ball rolling. Later on in the program, I'm with Sally Pine, branch manager at Lakeshore Savings Bank's Orchard Park location. Whether you're looking for a new home, a remodel, a vehicle, an education, or something else entirely, Sally has the scoop on how to achieve those goals. And finally, in our do-it-yourself segment, Phil has some words of wisdom.
There's an old adage that says, when all you have is a hammer, everything looks like a nail. That means if you don't have the right tool for the job, you'll use any tool you have. And if it's the wrong tool, that job's gonna suffer. More on that coming up.
Hey, there's a lot of truth to that, Phil. What do you say we get started right now with your questions on our viewer mail segment?
Viewer Mail is brought to you by Flooring Solutions of Western New York. Let our expertise be the answer to your flooring needs.
It's that time of the show where we get to solve your home improvement problems right here on Hammertime TV. Anytime you'd like to submit your question, you can do so by checking us out on Facebook or email it to us at our website, hammertimetv.com. And our first does come from Facebook. Good morning, Domenic. We're at the point where we cannot go another year without replacing our furnace. Curious to know the questions I should be asking. Love your show. BTW will thank you for saying that. Yeah, if you're certain that this is the year for a furnace replacement, then let's walk through the process of having you shop properly for a furnace replacement. Believe it or not, where I start with a consideration of who to hire with your furnace is the service side of the equation. Is this person going to be there for you down the road when you need to have the furnace serviced? Now, most furnaces are manufactured by the same manufacturer, and then they're labeled with different names. So the mechanics and the working side of the equation for most furnaces, believe it or not, are almost the same. How you judge your furnace is by who's installing it, and also consider the efficiency ratings. A higher efficiency furnace is going to cost you more to install generally, but will consume less gas. Over time, that'll save you money. So weigh the equation out. A higher efficiency furnace will be vented through the wall, not through the chimney, which is another whole argument you could have if you want to consider eliminating your chimney. A high efficiency furnace will enable you to do that. But don't forget to consider who's installing it and their service record, because down the road, that's going to be important. Our next question comes to us via a video submittal.
Hi, Domenic. Once my yard thaws, I'm planning on doing a little project. I want to build an above-ground fire pit, and I've seen places that sell a ring kit, and it looks pretty easy, but my question is, could you walk me through the steps of anything I would need in addition to what will come in the kit? Thanks, Domenic.
Yeah, Tom, they can be actually pretty easy to do, and in some cases, everything could be contained within one unit. There are fire pits that are actually fire bowls. So all you need to do is bring a gas line to it and you're good to go. Now, if you actually want to build a circular fire pit, the first thing we need to do is dig that hole out. And we do need to put some stone down to create a bit of a foundation to stabilize the unilock or stone concrete walls. That way that will give you some stability in the ground to prevent any issues with movement over the next several years with the frost. The kits inside will be the fire ring that you'll need to bring a gas line to. After you run the gas line, you may want to buy some fire pit stones. They'll give you some interesting color when the fire is burning. Now, as far as the gas line goes, you'll have your choice. You could actually install a hard line from the house buried to the fire pit with your gas connection, or you could simply use a propane tank for an easy connection that way too. Another idea is simply just to build the fire pit as we talked about with the stone footing and the stone walls, and then simply use it as a fire pit to burn wood in. Either way, Good luck with your project. And for all your options on fire pits, be sure to stay tuned, because when we come back, I'm chatting with Peter Romano from United Materials and Scranton Builders right after this.
Choosing the right contractor can make the difference between a successful home renovation project and a disaster. It can be confusing and scary. But before you start to panic, visit HammertimeTV.com. We've brought together the area's most respected and trustworthy home improvement experts. Visit us before you go anywhere else. HammertimeTV.com. Buy right the first time. Buy from the Hammertime TV family of contractors.
For over 30 years, Quality Filtration has been providing clean, healthy, and safe water for homes and businesses across Western New York. As an authorized distributor of Everpure water treatment systems, our filtration process removes more contaminants, sediment, and bacteria, giving you superior tasting drinking water. And when it comes time for a filter change, we have the lowest prices in town. Call Quality Filtration today. We'll filter your water problems away.
What we've been doing here for the last 40 years is simple. It's not easy, and it's not a secret. We just try to do the right thing.
That's why every customer gets our 5-year total trust guarantee.
Total trust? We just gave it a name. It's something we've always done.
Making the customer happy in the end is what we strive for.
It's a simple secret to success. Do the right thing.
For your business, for all of life's events, check out KeyVideo.com, Buffalo's premier television and video production house. Corporate image, sales, training, you name it. And we're ready to go to work for you. Call, click, or visit Key Video today. This portion of the program is brought to you by Key Video Productions. Key Video, producing persuasive and compelling content to help grow your business. And by Tim Martin, muralist and decorative painter. Transform the ordinary to the extraordinary.
Welcome back to the program. You know, for 60 years we've been coming here to Scranton Builders for all of our building materials, and as a young kid I cut my teeth right in this building where we are today, and over the years United Materials has built a solid reputation as the leader in commercial and residential quality ready-mix products, and the man at the helm of the company is Peter Romano. Pete, so glad to have you with me this morning.
Well, Dominic, thank you for having me on the show, and we appreciate being here today.
You know, for our viewers that are watching today, they may not be aware of the fact that United Materials has 3 main divisions. Tell me about them.
Well, you know, United Materials has ready-mix concrete, where we produce both residential and commercial projects. In our aggregates division, we provide sand and gravel products from farming to commercial projects to highway departments.
And of course, where we are today,
Scranton Builders. We have all your outdoor products. We have masonry tools, we have accessories, all types of construction bag products for both retail and construction.
Now, in the 60 years that I've been coming around this place, the product mix is largely the same, although there are some new things that I see when I walk in today. Let's talk about some of the products that are available here at Scranton Builders for the average do-it-yourselfer.
Sure, and just like technology, everything evolves in the construction products and different markets. Buffalo has such a great summer, and we found that our customer base wanted to expand their outdoor living space. So we got heavily into the outdoor kitchens. We do the pizza ovens, we do the grills, we do the wine coolers, we do all the masonry products to build that outdoor living space.
Of course, the hardscape was a great big addition of late.
Seems to be the hottest thing in the market these days. Putting up retaining walls, fountains, all types of outdoor landscaping where you can beautify using a multitude of building products to accent your home, coming in a variety of colors, shapes, and sizes to build whatever your heart desires.
And you got 3 big product names, the Teco Block and the Belgard and of course Unilock.
Yeah, that's correct. The largest in North America as far as manufacturers. Again, different levels of products for different uses.
And if a homeowner is interested in learning how to install these products properly, you also can conduct classes in that regard.
We do. From periodically throughout the summer, we have a do-it-yourself seminar. If you got that weekend warrior who wants to just get out there and build their own patio.
It's not that it's complicated, you just have to follow the right steps.
That's correct.
Peter, thank you and the United Materials and Scranton Builders team for all you do for our community.
Well, Dominic, I appreciate you having us on today, and I'd be remiss if I didn't recognize the over 140 employees that United Materials has in giving their commitment to the community. You know, through our breast cancer awareness and all the different events that happen around Buffalo, we're proud to be a part of it. We're proud of building our community, and I have those employees to thank for all of that.
Very well said, Peter. Scranton Builders Supply at 3360 Walden Avenue in Depew, and United Materials at 528 Young Street in Tonawanda. Be sure to visit them.
Everyone has this tool in their house, but this tool is meant solely for culinary purposes only. It's not meant to be used as a screwdriver, a pry bar, or anything else. Today we're going to show you the right tool for the right job. Most homeowners, when they're done dealing with a conventional screwdriver, will upgrade their tool set to one of these, a drill. It will do many different things around the house, including drill holes and set screws. A lot of times when you buy this drill, it will come with a combo of another drill that looks like this. And you may not know what this is, but this is an impact driver. An impact driver looks similar to a drill driver, but for one noticeable distinction. Instead of having a keyless chuck, it has a collet that accepts hex shank driver bits. This tool is specifically engineered to do one job, drive screws, which it does faster and easier than any other tool. We're first going to start talking about the conventional drill. Again, we spoke earlier, it has many different uses. First, I'm going to show you how to properly set a screw. If you look at the drill on top here, you'll have two different gear settings, 1 and 2. 2 is going to be where you're going to want to keep it usually. One's going to be used in settings where you're really trying to get that screw into a tough piece of wood. It'll slow down the gear ratio in the drill and allow you to put more force on the screw, but not compromising the screw by stripping out the head. So you're going to want to make sure you keep your wrist straight in alignment with the screw. This will allow you to apply proper force in through the screw and be able to drive that screw directly into the wood. Now let's talk about the impact driver. Earlier we talked about the different gears on your conventional drill. If you'll notice, this doesn't have one. It has a built-in gear that will allow you to not strip out the screw head. And that's what a little bit more torque does. Many times around the house you need to make a straight line. And most of the time you'll just reach for anything. A notebook, a book, anything that looks straight. But this really isn't straight. What we use in the trade is a speed square. A speed square may look confusing, but if you realize that there is only one way it can work, it makes it a lot easier. You're going to want to rest the board along the guide. This point right here will act as your pivot point. For conventional square cuts, you would rest it strictly on a 90 degree and make your mark. If you'd like to make an angled cut where you have something a little more complicated, you would keep your pivot point in place and then pull the square along the line and then line up your degree in which you'd like to make the cut. So for a 45 degree angle, you could drag this over to 45 and line it up right here. Anything less, just line it up and then make the mark. We have a 35 degree angle right there. Another great use of the speed square comes in an instance where you may not have a miter box, but you want to make an angled cut or a straight cut. You could then use the speed square as a guide for your circular saw. And our last tool we're going to talk about today is the everyday hammer. Your conventional hammer is used to set nails. The conventional hammer will have a claw on it. This claw is used to pry old nails out. Do you know that there's a different type of hammer that I use around my house more often than a regular hammer? It's a mallet. A mallet has many other purposes besides just driving nails. You can use it to knock wood over slightly when you're doing trim and hanging smaller things like pictures or mirrors. Basically, any situation where you don't want to damage the wood. If you try to use a hammer where you need to use the mallet, you're going to end up destroying your wood. So whether you're using a driver, a speed square, or a hammer, make sure to use the right tool for the right job, especially on Hammertime.
Closed captioning is made possible by Ventura's CarStar Collision.
CarStar, relax, we'll take it from here.
There is only one car like it in the world. A very limited edition. Not long ago, it got pretty banged up in an accident. Then, it was taken to Ventura's. And now, it looks like this. Brian's car. At Ventura's Car Star Collision, we don't just repair cars, we repair your car.
Quality work is what makes Salino Plumbing your #1 choice. But it's also about
our same-day service.
Fully stocked trucks, ready to go. Keeping you informed every step of the way.
And it's about the booties.
And drop cloths too.
knowledgeable, friendly, and neat makes Salino Western New York's plumbing experts.
Call 6H-FLUSH. Salino 6H-FLUSH.
Flooring Solutions of Western New York offers a knowledgeable and comprehensive approach to your flooring needs. With over 100 years of collective experience, we offer the best quality and contemporary styles with experienced professional installation. Whether it's the beauty and comfort of carpet, elegance and style of hardwood, or luxury vinyl tile that gives you the contemporary look of wood or tile, we offer unmatched versatility and durability. Flooring Solutions of Western New York.
Customers choose Lakeshore Savings not only because we're a local bank, they choose us because they know they can depend on us. Being headquartered right here in Western New York ensures that you'll receive quick answers to all your questions from people living right in your community. Lakeshore Savings has a history of strong support to local businesses. We're proud of the firms we've helped to develop and grow in Western New York. Let our commercial lenders partner with you to build your future. Banking with your best interest in mind. It's how we do business.
This portion of the program is brought to you by Lakeshore Savings Bank, putting people first.
Welcome back. When it comes to financial institutions and the variety of products and services they offer, it seems like there are endless opportunities. So, how do you choose among national banks, credit unions, community banks? To help us unravel this is Sally Pine, the Assistant Vice President and Branch Manager of Lakeshore Savings Orchard Park Branch. Well, thanks for joining me today, Sally.
Thanks for having me.
All right, let's get right into it and start with a discussion about mortgages and home equity loans. What's it about Lakeshore Savings that makes it the logical choice for seeking one of these products?
Domenic, we make it easy. The mortgage process can be very intimidating. There's a lot of regulatory requirements.
Sure.
Now you know that every one of our offices, we have a loan originator office on site.
Right.
Our goal is to listen, to advise, and to help you through the process. We actually start with the customer, gathering information from the beginning until the close. Mm-hmm. It can be a very difficult process, but we want to make it as easy as possible for the customer. Now we have purchases, obviously, that's a good time. A lot of people are buying right now, and also refinancing.
Right.
I'm very surprised to see so many people out there that still have some high-priced mortgage rates out there. They need to come in and chat with us, see how we can help them.
Get those rates down.
Get those rates down and refinance. Also, shopping. You're thinking about it. You're shopping for a mortgage. Come in and chat with our loan originators to see what you can afford. And again, we're asking the right questions. We're preparing you for when you're ready to go ahead and make that decision and get that home.
And Lakeshore does not sell their mortgages.
We do not. We do not. We portfolio our mortgages.
Sally, for our viewers out there who might be thinking about a home improvement project in the near future and maybe are considering options to finance that project, what should they keep in mind?
Domenic, you know any customer thinking about a home improvement project, home equity is the way to go.
Absolutely.
Lakeshore Savings Bank has very competitive rates. Going to unlock the equity in your home, and we pay all the fees. We normally close on our home equities within 3 to 4 weeks. We don't like to overpromise, but we can get that job done for you and unlock that equity in your home for any program or project that a customer would be working on.
No appraisal fee?
None.
No closing costs of any kind?
None.
No application fee?
Absolutely.
No. It's a no-brainer.
It's a no-brainer.
In addition to your suite of lending products and services, Lakeshore Savings Bank also offers some truly innovative checking accounts featuring some non-traditional benefits. Talk about those.
We recently introduced new checking accounts featuring our iSave checking with some wonderful benefits associated with them.
Tell me about them.
Roadside assistance.
Really?
Cell phone protection.
Wow.
We have a discount program that you can take advantage with local and national retailers.
And this comes free with the checking account.
It does. It's absolutely free, Dominic.
Well, we have really taken advantage of the merchant discount program that's offered through the LS checking account.
We appreciate your business and thank you for the referrals. And thank you for being a great partner with Lakeshore Savings Bank, Dominic.
It's definitely a great opportunity for businesses that want to reach a specific audience. And Lakeshore Savings makes it easy to do business.
That's
Keeping
right.
it easy is the name of the game in 2018. That and the level of exceptional service is why we confidently refer customers to you and your team. Sally, if our viewers would like further information on anything we talked about today, what do they need to do?
Very easy. LakeshoreSavings.com, or if you'd like to give us a call, area code 716-366-4070.
Well, Sally, it was a pleasure having you on the show.
Thank you, Dominic.
If you're just starting a new flower bed and want the best results, follow these 5 steps. First, work the soil when it is moist, not wet. Turn the soil over to a depth of at least 12 inches. Add 2 to 3 inches of compost and turn it into the bed. Cover the bed with a thick 3 to 4 inch layer of mulch. Finally, add another layer of compost to keep the weeds down and preserve moisture. Most importantly, buy the best products. Buy from CJ Krantz Organics.
Every Gorilla floor is not the same. Pitted, cracked concrete. We can repair the floor.
The thing that impressed us most was the fact that they just didn't come in one day and go out one day. They let the epoxy set, they let it cure up, real happy.
Gorilla Garage Gear. Go, go, Gorilla.
Hi, Domenic Cortese here. For over 60 years, my family has helped build West New York with products and supplies from our friends at Scranton Builders. I want to invite you to experience that same quality and service that we've come to expect. So, what are you waiting for? Stop on down and let Scranton's help turn your dreams into reality.
Ava Roofing and Siding is your local roofing and siding experts. For years, Ava has provided customers from all over Western New York with superior service and value. Their careful approach to each job guarantees they provide the service you need at the right price.
I'm so glad that I chose Ava. I would highly recommend them to anybody looking for a roof.
Just a professional job, courteous and kind to my neighbors.
Visit them online or on Facebook to see examples of their work. Ava Roofing and Siding, because every dollar saved counts.
Backyard has become the family's personal oasis. There's not many people that really want to pack up the kids, go to the country clubs, go to the resorts. They'd rather do it all at their own home. Once the homeowner has thought about the pool and ready to start moving ahead with the process, that's when you wind up giving me a call. Take a look at the property, help them through the many different questions and answers that they may have. Anywhere from how the pool should be designed, where it should be set, the size of your family, what can actually fit in your yard and what would look the best. We'll take it from there to actually 3D imaging. I'd come out with our construction superintendent and we'd do a layout where we would actually spray paint the pool down and show you where it's going to set. Once you're at that stage, that's where the trucks roll in. We come in with the excavator and so forth, and we'll excavate the pool to whatever shape is sprayed down. After that excavation is complete, that's where we do the plumbing and the steel rebar work, where everything's formed into a steel grid. There's where the gunite starts, and that's the process that the whole structure is based on. What gunite is, it's actually a blown-in form of concrete. The concrete is dumped into a hopper. It's compressed, and it's sprayed in and compacted into a shell. As our one man goes through doing that spraying work, we have other people that go along troweling and forming the shell itself. What you wind up with is a gunite structure where the walls of that pool are 10 to 12 inches thick, floor is about 8 to 10 inches. We give you a lifetime guarantee on that structure. We know nothing's going to be happening to that shell. We've been doing this for over 60 years, so we have a background that will carry through with that. From the gunite, that's where we get into more of the detail work. You'll have tile work that goes around the top edge of the pool. As far as the tiles go, we stock about a dozen different tiles. Usually out of what we stock, there's something most people like. If not, custom tiles limitless. We'll get into rough electric. We'll get into finish electric. Equipment pad and plumbing for all that. That's when your concrete deck or your paver deck or whatever type of product you pick for your patio is done. From there, that final plaster finish is put inside the pool. With the white finish, you get a nice crystal blue coloring. With the darker finishes, it does give you more of a reflective look and so forth. Once the pool fills with water, we'll send out a crew to walk you through how to operate and run the pool, and obviously take care of it. Our service department really sets us apart from the competition. We have over 14 crews out there on a daily basis, even on weekends. Things can be as easy as hitting a button on your phone to turn on waterfalls, to turn on the heater. There's in-floor cleaning systems. You can even go as far as having an automatic cover on your pool. Nobody wants to go into the neighbor's yard and say, boy, you have the same pool we have. You want to walk into your backyard and know your pool is one of a kind. To make your dreams a reality, call us at 683-9500 or visit our website, beautypools.com.
Wow, those are some awesome pools. With a backyard pool installed by the designers at Beauty Pools, you can relax and vacation without leaving your house. And you can invite friends over and cook out on the patio created by United Materials. Just keeping it in the family. Give them both a call and tell them Domenic sent you. Well, that's all for us today. Next week, the guys from H.W. Brick & Sons, along with Big L Windows and Doors, are with us. And it's out with the old and in with the new when Tony from Ava shows us just how easy it is to replace that beat up and neglected gutter downspout. Also, if you're looking to replace an outdoor light post, my son Nick walks us through the process. And don't forget to listen to my radio broadcast this Saturday morning at 10 a.m. on WBEN. Tomorrow, by the way, April the 1st, I begin my 31st year of broadcasting Hammertime Radio on WBEN. Can you believe it? The same time, the same station for all those years. Seems like just yesterday. So, from the television staff here at Key Video Productions and all of us at Hammertime TV, presented by Lakeshore Savings Bank, thanks for inviting us into your home this Sunday morning. We'll see you next week, right here on Channel 2.